Pray for my enemies, I get the tendency, you kinda finicky, huh? Pray for the homie, he died from I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, feel right with a cook in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us.
It's a stadium known for its design, its noise, and a fan base so passionate. Brock, you know this firsthand. They've retired a jersey number for them. Welcome, everybody, to Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Seattle Seahawks. Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And away we go from Lumen Field. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. Through the defense he goes, room to burn. At the 20, gets the 10. All the way, touchdown Seattle. The Seahawks take a 6-0 lead right away. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. So after their first offensive snap, we'll have a break in the action. One of the linemen in need of some attention from the trainers. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Trying to throw this from the gun. And he nearly gave it away to start this game. Almost an interception, but instead, a gift. They get it back for 2nd down. So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers finish off their opening drive. It's an Adnan Mitchell touchdown. Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fields this one at the 3. And he's out a little short of the 30. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Hey, Crash. Pat the 60. Pat the 60.
It's a design keeper for Millwell. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one at the 41. They gain 11 on that play, and that gives the Seahawks the 1st.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Let's go.
Rucker on first down. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Got it. Ready?
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Get it. 70 Timberwolves. Cowboy 80. Hurt. Right there, hurt. Ready?
Staying with Walker. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Trap 60.
Milrow throwing on 3rd down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
We know in this league you can't start every game with scoring drives, but I think that's a clear picture of why you don't keep this drive sustained. Got to execute on the most important down, and that's 3rd down.
And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. New set of downs for him from the 31. Working on 1st down. Throw is there for a long day Benson. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play. Throwing from the gun here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Has it downfield, working the left. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers break the tie here in the 1st.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on the fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to head out of bounds on the return.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Let go.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be second down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Gonna lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Hold it ready.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let's go.
Throwing here, Milrow. There's a screen now for Walker. Still working past the 40. And he gets it forward to the 46-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Walker now from the gun. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Like, ready.
Toss play. This is Walker. The stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Get it. Cowboy 80. Buffalo 18. Ready, ready.
We'll go play action here. It's Milrow. Looking downfield, snagged by Arroyo. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Yep.
1st and goal. Here's Walker. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. It's a gain of 2 on the play. Still some work to do on 2nd and goal.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Come on. Check, smash, check. Tap the 60, tap the 60.
It's a design run for Milrow. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Seahawks cut it to a load of points on the scoreboard. Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Seahawks tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Return starts at the 3. Showing a little burst so far. Showed some nice burst on that run back, didn't he? Getting all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
79 Broncos, 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Let's make 19. Let's go.
Throwing now on 1st down. Caught, nice gain left side. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to give the Chargers the 1st down. Throwing from the gun. On the move, headed right. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And that drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this 2nd down. This has the makings of a shootout, a lot of points, but still tied as we reach the end of 1. We're all knotted up at 14. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're first to 3. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Following the sack, they need a big chunk of yards here, Brock. It is second down and very long. They're throwing it. He throws a bullet to the center. He's got it inside the 25. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers take a second quarter lead.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Dicker on now for the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Chargers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Seahawks 14.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Has this at the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. And that nearly got him to midfield. He's out of bounds just a yard or 2 short.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
Drive begins with a walk around. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
19.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
60. Go.
Running with Walker again. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
Ready. Set.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Let go.
They give up the gut to Walker. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Now the PAT try coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks tie this game at 21. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Returnable from the 2. Oh, and he eats a hit to bring it into that, right near the 25-yard line. Going trips left here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 70 Lions.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, this brings up 2nd down.
Those are exactly the plays, Kate, that the corners in this league make their money and make their reputation. A one-on-one, and he wins that battle.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Buys time, rolling right. Looking right, and he finds him. And he'll get it up to the 27.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Picked by their rookie out of Florida State. he makes his third interception of this season. Well, we all know, Brock, those slot guys start piling up receptions, and that makes them a priority target for the defense.
Yep.
They kept someone nearby, and they pick off that check down.
Yeah, if a play breaks down in today's football, like back in my day, last century, you check down the running back. That's not the case anymore. These slot receivers, well, they're as big a security blanket as running backs are, but the defenses, to your point, Kate, they figured it out too. And that defense, well, they didn't just figure it out in their head. They went out and executed with their bodies to take it away.
It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
70 Timberwolves. Steady.
Now go with Walker on the counter. And a nice start here on first down. He gets him 6 before the stop is made.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Here we go. Start.
This is Walker on second. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to third down and 3.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
To the line. Here's third and 3.
Let's go. Panther 60. Panther 60.
They'll work against the blitz. We've got a screen to the running back. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be fourth down. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they've taken back the lead.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Chargers getting set. First and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Oh, should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. The 2 in a row now have slipped away. Almost had back-to-back interceptions. A chance for him now to clean things up here on second down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Third and long. They're going to throw. Finds his man over the middle. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. It's a gain of 22. And that's going to be good for an LA first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Going with the 44. Shotgun snap. Looking to throw. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't get it to Aronde Gadsden the second. So it's second down coming up. They are throwing it again. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
Third and long for him here. They knock away another one. 3 straight passes, Brock, failing to connect. That brings us to fourth down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out How in the heck do we turn this around?
The Chargers lined up in punt formation. And this just gets past the 20 before going out. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Go check. Go check. Let's put.
Now an inside give to Walker. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2. A 9-yard rip on the ground there, and we've reached the 2-minute warning.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 inch. Go.
Now Walker. Has some daylight through the 40. Cuts it to the right sideline. Inside the red zone. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Seahawks grow their lead just before halftime. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Seahawks make it a 10-point ball game.
Chargers 41.
The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
1st and 10. At their own 19-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now they face 2nd down. Throwing now off the play action. Seahawks swarming him, and down he goes. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of 3rd down.
Kate, I can speak from personal experience on this one. That is the absolute worst nightmare as a quarterback. When you call that bootleg and you turn around and all you see is nothing but a big old defensive end, yeah, your interest switch from getting rid of the ball to a little self-preservation. Good job just simply hanging on to the football.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Cut for big yards on the right side. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the 1st. Punt team on the field. And this was certainly a miss hit low and pretty short. The coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Hurt. Cowboy 80.
Design run. Here's Milrow. Space on the right. He's got room. And he'll score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks grow their lead just before halftime. Setting up to try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Seahawks take a 3-possession lead. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. This return starts at the 5. He's brought down just inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, like to reward that one. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
They'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. First and 10 from the 43. Back to the well again. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Going to the ground again on first. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's second down. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. They give it to him again. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half. All set now, 1st and 10. They get the timeout called. We've got 5 seconds remaining in the half. Cameron Dicker out for the Chargers now to attempt this field goal. It's from the left hash, 33 yards. Dicker connects there, and the gap closes to 14 points.
That's just an excellent play call to get a chunk of yards and set up that field goal before halftime. Job well done.
The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. Here's a return from the 7. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Right up the gut. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And the Seahawks pick it up. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The Seahawks grow the lead coming out of halftime. I think they would have happily just taken the turnover, Brock, but how about the wherewithal of the defender to take it back for the score?
Yeah, that is a scoop and score in the definition of a splash play defensively. You don't just rip possession away from the offense. You kind of rip their heart out, too. You rip possession, you turn it into points, and now that beleaguered offense is going to have to get right back on the field.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return score, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Takes it just shy of that end zone. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out. Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Back-to-back carries here. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down. Another carry for it. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Now run here with Amari on Hampton. And this goes across midfield and into Seahawks territory. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to leave him with 3rd and 3. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. He has this down to the 34. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to give the Chargers a 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Chargers.
Here's the handoff. Big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run. Drive's been moving nicely, but they went the wrong way on that last snap. It's 2nd and 13. Trying the right side. And 2nd down only works out for a yard. This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. Throw here, 3rd down. Sends this to the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
4th down, pass coming. Has him on the quick hitter. And he won't make the marker. They rally to him in time. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
On the jump.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Dive play straight ahead. He's got it in the red zone. And he has this down to the 14-yard line.
What an injection of momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost in a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone.
Tag. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
They'll run. First give to Zach Charbonnet. Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that 1st down carry.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Here we go. Set. Ready, right?
Setting him on the dive. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Ready. Bronco 80. Check up.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks trying to end this before the final quarter. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. Return coming from the 6. And the dive ends an uninspiring return. They've got some work ahead of themselves. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Hampton gets it from the pistol. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Devin Lloyd on the tackle.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Defense contains him. That's going to force 4th down as he's dropped for a loss. Now we'll see the medical team head out towards the Charger, who's still on the field and in some pain. Punting unit out now. And they'll down this one just beyond the midfield stripe.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
Ready up.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Set up. Street. Cougar 19. Set up.
And the dive up the middle. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
2. 60. Ready.
There's the handoff. It's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
No. Let's roll. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
Plowing up the middle. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
So 1st down from the 41.
Tack. 60.
Back to the well again. There he goes on the right side. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Seahawks lengthen the lead at the end of the third. There's time to chide him about poor tackling later, Brock.
Probably will.
And he probably will. Coach probably will give him an earful about it as well, but let's not let the missed tackle take away from excellent effort he had on that run.
Yeah, it really was his effort to force that missed tackle, okay? I think that's the key, and open the door for that touchdown. As soon as he slipped that stop, his mind was focused on one thing and one thing only, the end zone.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks grow their lead yet again. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there, and that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. Now we'll see the medical team head out. The Seahawks have an injured player. He's in some obvious pain there. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. 70.
Throwing off the play fake. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out. Give him 24 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Go.
Shotgun give to Hampton. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
This our last play of the quarter.
Jack Panther. Come on. Now, ready.
The give here on 2nd. And he's got a chunk of yards as we've reached the end of 3. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Chargers who have it to start the 4th quarter, but this game seems pretty far out of reach for them. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Ready.
Design quarterback run here. He's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that's going to give the Chargers the 1st down.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
This time it's a passing play. Caught just shy of the goal line. That is an LA touchdown. The Chargers putting up points in a game decided.
Every touchdown's got its own story, but for me, Kate, that one's all about courage. Courage of that receiver to run all the way across the field. Courage of the quarterback to know it's going to take a little extra time. That courage paid dividends for 6.
For a second, looked like the Chargers offense was coming off, but no, coaches say stay out there. We're going for 2. And the call to go for it not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete. Well, the win may be lost, but their effort certainly isn't. They're going to try to get this one back after the score. And it looks like the Seahawks are able to recover that kick. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Tag! Cowboy 80! Alert! Alert! Check go!
Right up the gut. That run good for a handful as it brings up 2nd down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
Check, Panther! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal! Go!
They give it to him again. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys, not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Ready! Ready!
Shotgun now for Milrow. Complete beyond the marker. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks continue piling it on here in the 4th. DeMario Douglas with the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. As this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Tag! Bravo 80!
Airing it out to start this drive. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets, the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Ready! Lightning 18!
Hampton gets the handoff. He's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now. Goes to the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Let's go!
3rd down give to Hampton. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the 6.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. They get 22 out of that play. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Going right this time with Hampton. And they sense it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
It's a pickup of
3-yard pickup. It's 2nd and 7. Again, it's Hampton. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you flip them to the outside.
Again, his number is called, and the defense read it once more, shutting him down. That brings up 4th down.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. And they get to him on 4th down. It's a sack and a turnover on down.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
What you got?
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Still has some space inside the 35. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Ready! 60 Eagle! Ready, run!
Going to the ground again on 1st. Again, he's got room. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. 1st and goal here.
Here we go. Cowboy 80. Ready.
It's a design keeper for Nero. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Seahawks continue adding to an insurmountable lead. The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Seahawks continue piling onto this lead. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. Returnable from the 1. And he gets what he can by diving down, but they're still backed up a ways to begin this series. Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. Here's Hampton to open the drive. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. New set of downs for them from the 31. 1st down, and they go right back to it. So call it a half dozen on that run block. It's 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Back to Hampton. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. And which is a gain of 3 there. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down. Hampton now up the middle. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. So it's a win for the Seahawks. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football.